another episode of Face Behind the Dream. Again, I'm your host, Yvette Morales, and I'm just going to jump right into it. Chiene Joy Jones is here with me today from, GrowOurGame. I have to say it was something that's very inspiring. That's how I met her. She has been such an inspiration to me, especially on my social media feed, watching her program and the consistent posts that she's doing by influencing young girls and giving them confidence. I know you have a lot of titles and a lot of success when it comes to inspiring young children and young girls specifically, but that is something that I had to actually put out there because that has been burning inside me to say it. So I have never told you how much I truly enjoy, since I've met you, having you on my social media, because that's very inspiring to me, because I wish I had that when I was younger. But not only that, she was actually recognized in 2020 by the New York Knicks and Junior Knicks as Coach of the Year, which is a phenomenal, I don't even know how you do that, but it's phenomenal. She has been recognized by even Nick Cannon on his show. There's just been a lot of things that's been going on that I have been loving to see. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where we Grow Your Game came from.
So first, Yvette, thank you for that, because I try not to, I get a little choked up when I hear folks talk about how GrowOurGame has kind of affected them in such a positive way, because I feel like that's really where I want the supporters to be. I want them to feel like they're a part of our sisterhood, right? And so while I don't think that I post enough, because, sometimes even with social media, there's kind of like this space where sometimes you want to cherish certain moments and just keep them for yourself as a coach. I think that, again, the bigger piece for GrowOurGame was we, and I say we, but it was really me, right? But when I first started coaching like 18 years ago, which I know I don't look that old, but I'm kind of old. But I really had this dream of being able to provide the same type of resources and opportunities for young girls that I had for myself. My parents were really poor. Didn't necessarily know just how poor my family was until I got to college and realized that I qualified for a program that was actually only for students that had families below the poverty line. And so that was kind of weird, because there was this whole idea of imposter syndrome and being in a predominantly white institution. And I think that through that opportunity, though, gave me, and also shout out to NYU, that's my alma mater, go Violets. But, that gave me the opportunity to really take a deeper dive into my own personal experiences and really see what I wanted, not only just from my academic pursuits, but definitely from playing basketball there for 4 years. And so after that, I decided to take a leap of faith and begin coaching completely for free. And so I can say that for the last 18 years, I've been coaching for free. I don't charge parents a dime for my time. And I think that, again, with GrowOurGame specifically, as I kept coaching middle school and high school girls, there was an issue around some of them just not being ready. And it was like, okay, so what could I do to make a deeper impact on girls basketball, where I wasn't necessarily having to ever recruit, right? And I wanted to stay true to that also. But again, after being at Riverside Church for 8 years and being with the New York City Gauchos for 7 years, I decided to, again, take another leap of faith and kind of have this audacity to start with girls really young. So GrowOurGame, we're a non-for-profit. Our mission truly is to inspire and empower, and I keep on saying and I do apologize for that because that's terrible. But my mission, our mission, GrowOurGame's mission, is to empower young girls to become fierce, amazing leaders through confidence, through passion, and also through sisterhood, right? That's really important. All while learning the game of basketball, and we're doing this for free for girls between the ages of 4 to 7 and 8 to 11. And again, it's intentional, right? Like, the free program is intentional. It's not kind of, it's a little bit of Girl Scouts with a whole lot of girl power, right? And a whole lot of basketball. So there's times where, we'll do drills and then I almost break a nail and I'm like, oh, hold on, let's take a quick time out. Coach Jones got to put a Band-Aid around her nails. And the girls are kind of confused. But I think that, again, the intersection between gender and kind of breaking stereotypes and even trying to prove parents wrong, in a sense that you can be both, right? You can play basketball and you can find this, you know, you can find yourself while you're doing all of that stuff, but also know that it's okay, because basketball has nothing to do with the type of personality that your daughter has. But basketball has everything to do with the transferable skills that she's going to get as she becomes a leader.
Yes.
And so I think that that's the bigger piece that, again, a lot of parents, for whatever reason, they're just kind of nervous about giving permission for their daughters to play sports, especially basketball. So we're kind of here not only to break those types of stereotypes, right, and myths. We're debunking myths, but we're also, again, empowering a really young group to do some really amazing things.
Yes. So I have to be honest, there is a slogan that I do know from your everyday post. We are strong. We are able. There's a lot of things that you inspire these young girls with. And I actually think that is beautiful. Like, when you talk to yourself and you give that yourself affirmation and you allow these girls to do that on a consistent basis, what made you want to start those affirmations?
So it was something that, again, had to set us apart and also had to let parents know that we were real with what we were doing. And I think that the first piece was our sisterhood introductions, which gave every single girl space to give their name, give their age proudly, right? Because my name, Chiene, it's really hard to pronounce if you're not familiar with me saying it constantly or maybe correcting you the first time you get it wrong. So
I think I said it wrong the first time I met you.
And I think I corrected you, but it's all good. Because again, that's the joy of our names, right? It's part of who we are. It's part of our identity. So we do our sisterhood introductions in the beginning, and then we do our sisterhood affirmations at the end. And yes, it's I am strong, I am smart, I am beautiful, and I can do anything. And in those virtues and those hallmarks and those affirmations, it's so critically important, again, for girls to understand who they are, right? Sometimes we don't get to that point until we're much older and successful, or maybe not successful, but at the end of the day, that's something that's going to stay with them for the rest of their lives. And so, again, when we were doing, I keep on saying we, but when I was putting the whole program together, wasn't really too concerned about curriculum, right? Meaning like the format of practices, because doing it for a while, and I used to write out practices all the time meticulously while I was coaching at NYU. So I'm prepared with that. But I think that the bigger piece was, what can we do to enhance social emotional skills, right? And again, there's very clear indicators of that when it comes to confidence, when it comes to passion, when it comes to the ability to know how to do things. So the sisterhood affirmations were very much so that. So I'm happy that you took note on that. And it's pretty dope. Sometimes I got to say it because I'll have a rough day and I'm like, ooh, child, you're strong.
That is exactly why. Yes. Like, people always say, like, how do you do all of this stuff? And I'm like, I don't know. I am able. And I'm like, you know what? That actually makes sense. That's why I included I am able in mine.
Yes.
So, like, I specified it towards myself. So I saw that and I was like, that is something I do. I'm gonna continue it. So now I'm just not just able. I am strong. I'm capable. So I started building off of that.
Yes.
So I took something away from that, and I've never even been to one of your.
Girl, listen, what you got? You might want to keep on staying. That's why it's so hard for volunteers, because again, it really does pull at their heartstrings in a different kind of way, because they see literally what's happening. And again, for many of our girls, they're at so many different ranges, right? In their levels of confidence. And for some girls, like having the additional, having an additional support. So again, shout out to Kitty over at Columbia Women's Basketball. She literally stayed with one of our players for almost the entire session because she was having severe anxiety with this event, right? Like, of just being at a basketball workout. And we hadn't seen her in almost 2 years because of COVID. And her mom reached out and was like, hey, I think that she's ready. Like, what can we do? So I already knew that having the Columbia girls there, it was going to be great, but I didn't know just how powerful it would be to have a partner for her, right? And the same thing we did with Manhattan College, and the same thing we did with the NYU women's basketball team. There's also some really interesting energy, right, in the universe, and especially at least in the New York City women's basketball realm, that we're starting to get a lot of involvement with these different colleges in a way that I've never seen before. And
that's
I think
amazing.
that
is actually an accomplishment, because it's being recognized and being seen and heard. So your program's being heard. That is a great thing.
It's a need. And again, we're the only program in New York City that does this, right? We're the only program in New York City that's exclusive for girls between the ages of 4 to 7 and 8 to 11 that's completely for free and targeting very intentional neighborhoods like East New York, Harlem, the South Bronx. And so, you know, again, for me, it's like, there's so much more to come. I can't really put too much out there.
Not yet.
But there's so much more to come. And again, it's just about building the sisterhood and continuing to make it strong.
So as you were talking, I was really thinking that, like, if you were to put it in a combination of programs to describe what it is, it's like the bigs and littles, plus like a women empowerment for young girls. I was like, this is very specific. It's very unique. But even though other programs are doing it, they're not specializing in this one specific avenue. And I think that age range is phenomenal. That is the age range where they're trying to figure out themselves, like their body parts, their like who and what they are.
Yes.
Those are very critical years.
Yes.
And you know, if you were to look in between divorces and marital struggles and house home issues, they usually tend to happen between a teenager's life, between the ages, I think it was at like 9 to 13. So like you actually pick up and you start, so you build that bond, so you're actually there for them in those pivotal years.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the statistics right now are so ridiculous. They say that girls drop out of sport by the age of 14 twice as much as their male counterparts, which I think is felonious.
If they even join a sport.
Hello, because we're missing the kids from the hood, right? And so I want to be very specific when we talk about these statistics, because a lot of times the sports participation gap is actually even bigger when we look deeper into the specific households. And so, again, that's what really makes Grow Our Game special, because we're not driven by money. It doesn't faze me at all. I think that the bigger piece is making sure my girls have the tools to be successful. And again, welcoming in all of the different families that come, because we have mommies and mommies, we got daddies and daddies, we have moms and dads, we have single dads, we have single moms, we have co-parenting. It's a really interesting mix of really the truest, most simplest form of a person, you know, here in the melting pot of New York City.
So we could talk about this for hours, because one, I actually adore the program itself. Two, you're such a lively person, you probably take away the camera. I don't think you even notice how much you actually talk with your hands. But
I do.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're very involved. But we do have 2 challenges that we want to get jump to. So are you ready for them?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, good. So stay tuned so we get to the challenges, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back with the challenges, and actually this is one of my favorite challenges called Who Did This? Okay. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
So basically, we're going to watch a video clip of a move, and you're going to tell us who did it, who it's known for.
All right.
Easy enough, right?
I'm gonna pray that I got my New York City basketball IQ on point.
Oh no, it's not just New York City, but it's a good percentage.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Oh, that's the sham god.
Oh, just the way she
Sham
said.
god.
Oh, she already knew.
Out, over, come on.
The out, over, come on. All right. So, next one.
Oh, I think I saw the other one. I think that was the Allen Iverson crossover. Like, he went all the way down.
You are 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Ready?
I don't know if I'm gonna get the next one.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Can't find this. You saw that one?
Yeah, that's a lefty, a floater.
But who's known for the floater? Who's known for the floater?
All of them?
Oh, but someone is known for the floater.
Who's known for the floater?
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Really?
Who's known for the floater?
Oh, you gotta go a little bit back in history. Still playing, but called like a general on the court. If you were to give him a title.
Kyrie Irving?
No. One more guess. Oh no.
Girl.
He's small framed, on the older side.
You know this guy? You know him?
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
I know. Yes, I know.
Who Who is this man?
You got one more guess.
John Starks? I don't know. This is like
still
showing up my age
still
right
playing.
now.
Tony Parker.
Oh!
It was,
Okay.
at least you had options.
Okay.
You did have options.
Okay.
All right.
That looked like Kyrie Irving. Was that Kyrie?
Nope. Let's rewind it.
Wait.
Let's try it again.
But he kind of went back. Was that Rajon Rondo?
There you go. Behind the back.
That little bonk, bonk. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Make me feel a little better now.
All right. One more.
All right. Jab.
What'd that look like?
That was a few jabs, but that wasn't a Kobe. That was not Kobe.
That was not Kobe.
That was not Kobe. So, wait.
Let's try again. One more time.
Oh, is that Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant? No? With the jabs? You kind of went.
No.
Girl.
I think it went fast.
That's all right. Who
Yeah,
you got
tell
on
me
that
that.
one? Who you got on that one?
Let's see. So it looks like a regular jumper.
But he's jabbing though. He's like, it's like jab, jab,
Jab.
jab.
And then, but I don't think you're watching the shot.
No, I see the shot. That's what I'm like, who
Okay.
shoots like that?
Okay, who's known? What is it? What kind of shot is that?
It's like a regular right jump shot. Like it's
Oh,
like,
I don't think you're even noticing it's hitting the backboard.
I don't know if it hit in the backboard. Who we talking about?
Who we talking about?
Oh man. Oh man.
Who we talking about, Willis?
Who we talking about?
Who's known for the bank shot?
Bank shot. I mean, this is Sean Marion used to shoot like bank shots back in the day, but I don't know. I'm kind of dating my age right now.
I know.
Bank shot.
I'm gonna help. Who wears black and white when playing? Wore black and white for the Spurs.
Oh, you love the Spurs. You from Texas, you bet?
No.
Oh, girl. You said Tony Parker, and that's another.
I know. Look, you were going with New York, so you can tell you from New York.
Yeah, I'm definitely from New York. Definitely from New York. Who for the bank shot? Black and white. Is that like Tim Duncan?
There you go. There you go. All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This was actually really fun. I hope you enjoyed it. You did win. But we're going to quickly transition. So stay tuned, guys, because we have one more challenge before the episode's over. We are back for the last challenge of the episode. Shanae, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is going to be kind of simple. I'm going to give you a few words or a sentence, and you have to tell me what word is associated with it in basketball term.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there a right or wrong answer?
Yes.
Oh.
Here we go. Considered a foul, double dribble, back court, seconds in the paint, or shot clock.
Violations.
There you go. All right, ding, ding, ding.
I'm a referee too, so.
Okay. Points, fouls, players, layups, and free throws. What does it have? Points, fouls, players, layups, and free throws.
Scoring.
Close. One more.
Like the box score.
Oh, really close. Numbers.
Oh,
There you go.
numbers.
A pass to a teammate that leads to a goal.
An assist.
Okay. A phrase, count it. A container used to hold or carry things.
Wait. And one. Wait.
No.
Wait. What?
A phrase, count it. Or a container used to hold or carry things.
Score the goal. Count it. Count it. Score it.
Oh man, everyone gets this wrong. Basket.
Oh.
All right. It's a basket.
Yeah.
Count
Got
it.
it. Got
Count
it. Got it. Got it. Got
To
it.
stop movement or stop a shot or a pass.
Like defense.
On the
or-
defensive side, stop movement or stop a shot or a pass. How would you stop a shot?
Close out. Shot block.
Block. You
Block?
got it?
Okay.
Okay. An annual process where a team select players.
Oh, the draft.
There you go.
Yeah.
A strong dribble to the basket.
A strong dribble to that. Power dribble or strong dribble. Dribbling. Strong dribble.
What would you call a strong dribble to the basket?
A drive?
There you go, a drive.
Oh.
So funny. She's like, oh. Extra period played when the game is tied.
Oh, overtime.
There you go. To be holding or in control of.
Possession.
There you go. Good. You need to have good possession. When you have good defense and no available shot.
Lockdown.
No, one more.
Like, you're stuck, you're...
If you are on the defensive side and you have good defense,
You gotta stop?
okay, you got to stop. So if you're on the offensive side, you would consider it a what? If you lose the ball.
Oh, a turnover.
There you go. I didn't want to take her back to the kitchen, guys. All right. A break, clock stops, half or full.
Timeout.
There you go. There you go.
Yay!
There you go. You got all but one on that one.
Okay.
All right.
That made me feel a little bit better now about my basketball knowledge.
Basketball knowledge, that's great. Okay, so I appreciate you being here tremendously. You have no idea. Where can the audience find you? Support? Let them know.
Oh my God. So I think that the bigger piece is obviously following us on social media, Grow Our Game. We also have Grow Our Game New York, which is our Twitter handle. But again, Grow Our Game, right? That's on our website. That's our social media for Instagram. And again, Grow Our Game NY for Twitter. But outside from that, just check us out this spring and summer. We're going to be taking over a lot of New York City parks. So if you see a girl dribbling a pink and white basketball, she's part of the sisterhood.
She's part of Grow Our Game. Again, guys, this was another great episode with Chiene Joy Jones, and I'm your host, Yvette Morales, with Face Behind the Dream. Thanks for watching.